Nguyễn Văn Phương was born on August 12, 1998, in Giach Lach, a province in central Vietnam. Growing up in a modest family, Nguyen's early years were marked by a deep love for sports. As a young boy, he was drawn to various forms of physical activity, including soccer and running, but it was tennis that truly captured his heart. His initial exposure to tennis came at the age of 9 when his family moved to Ho Chi Minh City, where he began playing casually at a local tennis club. From the moment he picked up a tennis racket, it was clear that Nguyen had a natural affinity for the sport. His keen eye, quick reflexes, and innate athleticism allowed him to progress quickly, despite being a latecomer to tennis compared to many of his peers. Recognizing his potential, his parents enrolled him in the Ho Chi Minh City Tennis Academy, where he received formal training under some of Vietnam's leading coaches. The academy provided him with the structure and resources needed to develop his skills. Through the years, Nguyen honed his game, working relentlessly on his footwork, serving, and baseline consistency. His commitment to improving his game was evident, as he spent hours on the court perfecting his technique and learning to handle the pressure of competitive play. Rising through the ranks. Early competitive years. At the age of 12, Nguyen entered his first official tennis tournament, a regional event that would mark the beginning of his competitive career. While he did not win, his strong showing was enough to get noticed by coaches and trainers in Vietnam's tennis community. Over the next few years, he competed in junior tournaments both domestically and internationally, showcasing his potential. By 2014, Nguyen had become a fixture on the junior tennis circuit in Southeast Asia. He participated in several ITF Junior Tennis Tour events, where he gained valuable experience and began to rack up victories. His performances helped him earn higher rankings and gave him the confidence needed to compete at a professional level. The young Vietnamese player's disciplined approach to training and his strategic game made him a serious contender in every match he played. In 2016, Nguyễn Văn Phương breakthrough came when he won the Vietnam National Tennis Championship. The win not only gave him a significant domestic title but also proved his ability to handle pressure in high-stakes matches. It was a major milestone in his development and helped him secure his first ATP points, which were a critical step towards his goal of becoming a professional player. Career peak, rising on the ATP Tour. Nguyen's entry into professional tennis came at a crucial moment for Vietnamese tennis. The country, although not known for its tennis legacy, had begun to see players like Lee Hoang Nam making a name for themselves on the international stage. Inspired by these players, Nguyen set his sights on competing in more prestigious ATP events. His first major professional breakthrough came in 2017 when he qualified for the ATP Challenger Tour. This marked the start of his rise on the international circuit. Competing in his first ATP Challenger tournament in Hanoi, he showed the world that Vietnam could produce competitive tennis talent on a global scale. Though he was still in the early stages of his career, his performance in these tournaments earned him valuable experience against higher-ranked opponents. By 2018, Nguyen had climbed into the ATP Top 500 rankings, making him one of the top tennis players in Vietnam and Southeast Asia. His powerful serve, aggressive baseline play, and determination helped him secure several significant wins, particularly in the ATP Challenger and Futures circuits. These successes allowed him to travel extensively and compete in tournaments across Asia and Europe. The peak of Nguyễn Văn Phương career came in 2019, when he won his first ATP Challenger title at the Vietnam Open in Ho Chi Minh City. This victory was a major milestone, as it not only gave him the first major title of his professional career but also allowed him to break into the ATP Top 300. A crucial achievement for any player aiming to compete at the highest levels of professional tennis. Nguyen's victory at the Vietnam Open was particularly significant because it showcased his ability to compete at the highest level in front of a home crowd. The triumph cemented his place as Vietnam's rising tennis star, and his success was seen as an inspiration for younger players throughout the country. Main achievements and milestones. Throughout his career, Nguyễn Văn Phương has accumulated several notable achievements that have helped establish him as one of Vietnam's leading tennis players. His main achievements include Vietnam National Tennis Championship, 2016. Winning the prestigious national title was an important step in his development as a professional tennis player and helped him establish his presence on the domestic tennis scene. ATP Challenger Tour. Success. Vietnam Open 2019. Winning his first ATP Challenger title was a breakthrough moment in his career and placed him among the top tennis players in Southeast Asia. Numerous victories and strong performances in various ATP Challenger and Futures tournaments helped him climb the rankings and gain recognition from the tennis community. ATP ranking reached a career-high ATP singles ranking of No. 282 in 2019. This achievement placed him among the top tennis players in the world and allowed him to compete in larger ATP events. Davis Cup. Representing Vietnam in the Davis Cup competition, Nguyen played a crucial role in helping his national team improve its standing in the international rankings. His contributions in singles matches were vital in Vietnam's promotion through the Asia-Oceania Group. The Sun. International recognition, consistently participated in international tournaments, representing Vietnam in both singles and doubles events. Gained recognition as one of the most promising young players from Southeast Asia, with increasing visibility in the Asian tennis circuit, challenges and setbacks. Despite his impressive rise, Nguyen's career has not been without challenges. Like many tennis players, he has faced setbacks due to injuries. Over the years, he has dealt with knee and shoulder injuries, which have occasionally sidelined him and interrupted his momentum. Injuries have been one of the biggest obstacles in his career, forcing him to spend time away from competition and often requiring him to undergo physical therapy and rehabilitation. Moreover, the pressure of competing against some of the best players in the world in ATP events has been a constant challenge. The gap between the top 100 players and the rest of the field is immense, and while Nguyen has the skills to compete at a high level, breaking into the upper echelons of professional tennis requires more than just raw talent. It demands consistent performance in the most challenging tournaments, something that Nguyen has been working toward. The competition in Asia and Europe is particularly fierce, with numerous talented players coming from tennis powerhouse nations such as Japan, China, and India. As a result, Nguyen has had to continuously evolve his game, adapt to different playing styles, and stay physically fit to remain competitive.